team has teamed up with Sanderson Ford to honor veterans going above and beyond in our community. This week's honoree is Scott DeLuzio. He is showing us the power of one voice to make a change.
My name is Scott DeLuzio, and I'm the host of the Drive On podcast. I served for about 6 years in the Army as an infantryman between 2005 through 2011, and I deployed to Afghanistan in 2010. So we never got a chance to see each other while we were over there. Unfortunately, on August 22nd of 2010, he was killed in action when his patrol got ambushed by enemy fighters. That drew my time in Afghanistan to an end. There were people that I served with who came home and then ended up, taking their own lives, to suicide. And I realized at that point that that's when something needed to be done.
Thanks for tuning in to the Drive On podcast, where we're focused on giving hope and strength to the entire military community.
The Drive On podcast, I started a couple of years ago as a way to reach out to veterans and share other veterans' stories of things that they have gone through and they have experienced, some of the hardships either through their deployments or their time in their service, and then how they got through those situations. We cover all sorts of topics. Mental health issues are a big topic that we cover, but also alternative therapies, things like art therapy, even just as a coping mechanism. Someone who paints a picture and it helps calm them down. It's just a different coping mechanism that you may not even think about. You may not even think that you have any artistic abilities, but quite frankly, it doesn't matter if you do or don't. Just being able to sit down and express yourself could just be what you need to get over, whatever the hurdle is there. And it may be preventing these things by preventing soldier suicides by raising awareness for other types of therapies and treatments that are out there. Obviously, I'm just one person, and I only have one voice. So I'm trying to do as much as I can. And when I created the podcast, I was looking for a way to reach as many people as possible. And so a podcast I figured was a great way to do that. Everything that I do is really geared towards honoring the people that kind of came before us and the soldiers and the veterans who are currently serving and will serve in the future. Thinking about his service and his sacrifice is really a big thing for me. If there was one thing to tell everybody who might be out there struggling, maybe they're struggling themselves or they have a family member who's struggling, talk to somebody. When you see other people saying, hey, reach out to so-and-so, and if you're having trouble with something, someone is out there, they're willing to listen, and they're willing to help you get the help that you need. And if we can do that and save a few lives along the way, then all of this will be worth it.
Worth it indeed. To thank Scott for all the incredible work he does for veterans in our community, he is receiving a $500 gift card courtesy of Sanderson Ford.